Caddo Lake is the largest natural lake in the South and is located in northeastern Texas, about 150 miles east of Dallas. The Encounters team is investigating eyewitness reports of a large, curious creature that haunts the wild backwoods. The locals call it the Caddo creature.
You know, like that, and jumped over, and I thought it was a dang bear.
It really didn't scare me any, I guess because I was in the safety of a moving vehicle.
Up to the bank, we saw something that walked. It was literally standing in the edge of the water about hip high, and it walked out and covered a space of about 20 yards inside of 3 steps.
Craig Woolheater, founder of the Texas Bigfoot Research Center, began investigating this after his own sighting on Memorial Day 1994, a day he will never forget.
As we approached, the headlights illuminated what I can only call a creature of about 7 feet tall. It was covered with hair and was walking on 2 legs. In the illumination of my headlights, it appeared to be grayish in color. And we both saw it simultaneously and said to each other, "Did you just see what I just saw?" as we passed. And we agreed that we both saw it. And I asked her what she thought she saw, and she said, "I think I saw a Bigfoot." And I wanted to go back to see what it was, and she didn't. So we just kept going, unfortunately.
Bobby Hamilton is another eyewitness.
Just outside of Garrison, Texas, it scratched on the window screen. When I looked to the window, it was motioning for me to come to the window. And I can remember the teeth. It was showing its teeth. I was petrified.
Hamilton is so convinced that what he saw was a Bigfoot creature, he founded the Gulf Coast Bigfoot Research Organization.
So I started in 1996 actually doing field research on these creatures. And to date, since I started field research, I've seen 3 more creatures.
In the late 1970s, Penny Houston and a young couple were stopped along one of those remote rural roads.
This isn't supposed to be standing here looking at me.
That's when she came face to face with a large creature standing only 5 feet away.
Me and a girlfriend was in a car riding around, and she had her boyfriend with us, and so she wanted to stop and, do whatever. Come on, you guys, it's so dumb. I decided, well, I'm gonna get out of the car. And I got out of the car, and there was woods on either side of this dirt road, very thick woods. And I was kind of leaning across the car in the back of it, and just wishing, "Oh, come on, let's go." I heard something walking up. I turned around, and there was a creature standing there. It was about 5 feet away from me. I had to bend my head all the way up to see its face, and I remember moving my head, turning my head. When I did, it did. And all it came out of me was just like a little, and it went one way and I went the other, just terrified. I was like, "Oh my God, open the door," because she wouldn't let me in. They had the doors locked. And I was just beating on the car, and she finally did let me in.
There's something out there. What are you talking about? There's nothing out there. Just go! 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 Drive. Go! Go! There's something out there! Go! Go!
It was crying. I was so scared. It was gray. Had gray, shaggy hair. And it was kind of an ape-looking face. It had very long, muscular arms and legs. It was at least 6 or 7 foot tall. If it had wanted to harm me, it would have harmed me. All it had to do was reach out and grab me because I was right there.